Good. How the fuck does anything work? No idea. These headphones are weird. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Whose idea was it to start early? Oh, baby girl. Oh, baby boys. God, this is strange. Hayley's gone off with my headphones somewhere, so I've been forced to borrow these little nuggets. Might not wear them. I don't know. They're weird. It makes it sound like you're in a public lavatory. Yeah, it's got a sort of fun, echoey, tiled room sort of lavatory vibe, like the beginning, like the first installment of a popular horror movie, Saw. That would be a fun way to start this year's Coffee and Memes, to have awoken in a public lavatory, handcuffed to something with a camera in front of me, and that little fucking prick, whatever his name is he called Saw? Mr. Saw? Gary Saw, on his little bike, prick. Gary Saw is riding around. I want to play a game with you. You have to try and do a whole radio show without any technical difficulties. Right, well, that's not going to happen, is it? Already besieged, fuck these. Already besieged with technical difficulties. Half a lab Bible's not working. Can you imagine? It's fucking 2020. Yeah? 2020? Fucking half a lab Bible's not working. The pictures, they come up. They're there for the news stories of hilarious-looking news items. Woman finds pills in kebab. That is an essential story that clearly needs to be covered. There needs to be in-depth analysis on that sort of thing. This is effectively an analysis show after all. Try and find... God, it's really weird doing it without headphones. It makes it's sort of... I don't know. It's all out of context. Now, without the headphones on, I am just an insane person ranting in a room. Like, I didn't get too philosophical about it, but there's an inanimate object in front of me. A small, black, inanimate object, camera. And just shout into it and hope for the best, but without hearing without the context of having it in the headphones, I don't know if that's making it any better. That just sounds really weird. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. It could be Side20 making fucking things up. Side20 is a small black inanimate object, but God bless him, he does his best. He does his best. He lives in a car park on a he calls it a boat. It's a godforsaken bugger tub. He's become a little bit like a sort of doomsday prepper, I think. I mean, we all are in our own little ways, Hopefully doomsday will come sooner rather than later. But it's like God has come to Side20, PSY, Twiddy, in a dream. I guess sort of singling him out as a sort of Noah character. And rather than getting, two of every animal, I think he's just trying to get two of every wets in there. And he's prepping his ark, basically. He's in Shoreham Harbour prepping his ark. Except rather than actually like doing the essentials of sort of like making it watertight, I guess shipshape is the term. Rather than getting it shipshape, getting it watertight and getting it fit for purpose, he's rigging up like, look, you've got these fucking lights, yeah, when you come downstairs to the bathroom, they follow you. They're all motion censored and they follow you all the way down. So, they track your progress. Like just before you get to them. They light up the step, it's fucking magical. Right, yeah, but what if the flood does come 20? Yeah, we're fucked. Like, have you not considered, like, getting rid of the holes so it floats? but you look, we'll get round to that. But you don't know anything about boats. What the fuck are you on about? All right, no, that's fine. Bloody Tracy Rhodes trying to explain to me the notion of bilge. Apparently, boats are supposed to have some water on them. Some water is supposed to come on board. I thought the sort of fundamental element of a boat was that water was supposed to stay outside of the boat. Apparently that's not the case. I'm not sure whether or not I believe it. I feel like bilge might just be a social construct. It may be an oppressive construct of the patriarchy. I wouldn't be surprised of the maritime patriarchy. Fuck them, cunts. Whew. God, guys, I don't know about this early morning routine. I'm not into leaving the house when it's dark. I can get up when it's dark, but it feels weird, you know, it doesn't feel right, it feels unnatural. I mean, why, 10,000 years ago, would you have got up when it's dark? No, because, your chances of getting eaten or just fucking up, basically, are dramatically increased when it's dark. Because without the gift of artificial light, without having, street lights, without having, the torch on your smartphone, you're in a lot of danger, So, I think from an evolutionary point of view, maybe it's best we all stay in bed till about 9. I don't know. We're trying things out, guys. We're trying things out. Listen, it's 2020. We're in for a wild ride, I think. 2020 is off to a pretty fucking bonkers start. Australia's on fire. World War III is about to start. Like, the Pope is slapping bitches. It's gonna be a wild one, guys. It's gonna be a wild one. Welcome to Coffee and Memes. Did it have no music? That wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all. I mean, no. What? No. Watch, don't start with me. Don't start. If it's coming through my headphones, it must have been broadcasting. It has to have been. I tell you, don't start with me. Come on, guys. It's the 6th already. Don't start with me. What's going on in the world? I've been looking through the news, and aside from World War III, which we're all going to have to get involved with, guys, listen, we're all going to have to just bloody well suck it up and go and, back up our mate Donny T. He's a little bit like, look, we've all got that one Raji mate, haven't we? That, you're in a pub, a pub? That's a cross between a bar and a pub. Fuck, shut up, no music. Yeah, it only kicks in at the end. You're not got stuff turned up enough. Yeah, it's just background ambience and stuff from the film. I tell you. Look, if you lot were all in, I'd be backhanding you. I would, backhanding you. We've all got that one Raji mate that, you'd be in a pub, in the par, And somehow, he started violence. You know, he's gone from no violence. Suddenly, stuff's gone from no violence to violence. And you've all got to basically, you can't abandon him, can you? You know, he's one of your squad for better or worse. Yeah, it wasn't this fucking background ambience. It wasn't supposed to be music. It was just noises of stuff, cinematics. And Keanu Reeves on the fucking in hell in Constantine being chased by fucking demons that have got, this is for anyone listening on the podcast, but demons, and then they've all got fucking text tags like a meme following him, and they've got funny stuff written on them like commies, vegans, trickstar thoughts. Fucking sound engineer. I swear to God. Oh, it's not. I mean, I would say it's not going to plan. It's going exactly how I expected. Well, I don't know why I bother. Anyway, yeah, what a surprise. The thing is, I know that you're saying there's no music just to wind me up, just to get me going, and I bite every time. I mean, the triggering there was no surprises that the triggering came immediately. I've been saving it up for 2 weeks. Anyway, we've all got that one fucking mate in the pub who's prepared to take things from no violence to violence at the drop of a hat. But you got to back him up, haven't you? Because for better or worse, he is your mate, and he can't just leave him to get his head stoved in by, you know, a group of fucking, I don't know, Italian tourists or whoever he is antagonized. Yeah, okay, it's too early. Let's just finish this off. Okay, good. Anyway, so look, what I'm getting at here is that Donny T, he's that mate. Yeah, he's escalated stuff, and everyone's like, "Why did you do that for? What? No. Wait, what? They were starting the war. We did it. We've started a war to stop a war. I don't understand your logic, but I guess you've started now, haven't you? Listen, we're gonna do a war. Why? To stop a war. Oh, look, please. What have you done? What have you done? You fucking buffoon. Anyway, so we're all gonna have to join up. I think we should all be drafted. And 2020 equality. Let's draft all the girls as well. You know, come on. We could draft anyone who basically can, you know, complete some sort of incredibly basic test of physical fitness. No, fuck it. Everyone between the ages of 18 and 34. So I would very sadly just be over the mark. But I'm not really a fighting age anymore. You know, my fighting years are probably behind me. You know, I'm less of a fighter, more of a bleeder. You know, these days, more of a bruiser. But not in that sense, more that I receive bruises. You know, so listen, all you smash the patriarchy lot, you're out first. You're on the front line, yeah? You know, just show the world that, you know, chicks are just as good as fellas when it comes to getting killed on the front line, fighting a rich man's war. You know, come on, that is the true sign of equality, isn't it? It's not worry about, you know, fucking, the officers are too cold. Men's body temperature's hotter than girls, so this is patriarchy. And, you know, officers at 18 are too cold for girls. Put a fucking jumper on! Put a jumper on. Oh, God. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. Look, it's going to take me a few days to get into the swing of this and back and the early mornings. Oh, what's going on? Look, there is a good... I tell you what, there's been an absolute shit show of news. But there has been a good slew of shoe throwers. So, you know, get your laughing gear around various bits, actually. New Scantia and Annex bits. A new Robbie T bit, actually, which is weird name any, and I like it. What else have we got? Yeah, there's a new Black Barrel bit, which is nice. oh, there are some other bits in a different playlist, but I can't get to them right now. Anyway, let's start with this annex and scantier bit. It's called Vertigo. Lovely bit, yeah. Major new update to the iPhone app is out now. It is, in many ways, the app I dreamed I would have at the beginning of last year. But now we have it. It's got downloads, it's got favourites, it's got a news feed, you can have video in it. You can follow people, unfollow them. Update your iPhone apps. Shawnee Simpson saying, send the MAGA boys in, in to fight the war. I mean, I wonder whether or not that would, how much that would change the way people voted if you effectively, if you voted for someone, you were added on a list and you had to become partially responsible for any decisions that that the person you voted for made. Put the cat amongst the pigeons. Oh, look, you've got the economy into loads of debt. You're now liable for it. Pick wisely. Oh, please. Oh, really? Seriously? Are we... Right, let's try that again. Oh, guys. Oh, no. I didn't want to start. I didn't want to start the year off like that. No, that's... Okay, 2020's over, guys. That outro... No. Guys, rest of that tune was banging. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a job well done. But that, would it have killed you to have verbed out that little reverse bit at the end? Would it really? Were you like when you released it? Were you paying the distributor by the second or something? Is that how it? Were you worried about bandwidth when you were uploading the WAVs? Did you run out of data? Did you? Did you put a bit more money on the meter next time, eh? Fucking talking bloody meters, I swear to God. wake up New Year's Day morning, a bit hungover. Not too bad, actually, all things considered. Fairly sort of quiet night, a few friends over, a couple of nose beers. Nothing to, went down onto the beach, inadvertently joined a drum circle. Very Brighton, posh people hitting stuff with sticks. It wasn't, you know what? It was more of an organised drum band than a drum circle. None of them had dreadlocks. Maybe some of them did, but it was more organised than your sort of like wooks. You couldn't smell ketamine in the air. Let's put it that way. Nor could you smell body odour. So, not drum circle in the traditional sense of it. A more hove drum circle, should we say? It's drum circle, but the people hitting the drums, have roles in sort of social media marketing and run design studios. You know what I mean? Anyway, went down there, drank a Smirnoff Ice, get things going right, Anyway, New Year's Day morning, wake up, don't feel too bad, all things considered. Get in the shower. I'm in the shower, I hear a beeping. I know what the beeping is. It's the electricity meter. Yes, I have an electricity meter. Yes, I'm poor. That's not the issue here. I've learnt to accept that. I can hear the beeping. I know what it means. It means the electricity's run out. Not only is it run out, but it's also, I now know that I've done the £5 worth of debt that it allows you to accrue before cutting off your electricity. And I know that that's just run out as well. So at this point, I've just got a lather going. Yeah, I've just got a decent lather going. The beard's been lathered. The hair's been lathered. The pits, the gooch, even my hairy unbleached anus has a lather in it. At this point, the lights go out. That's fine. There's still enough light to carry on. However, that also will disable the boiler. So, within seconds, the shower is then freezing cold. Very, very cold. But I'm lathered up. I've got no choice but to continue the shower in the freezing cold. I would say it was quite invigorating. I pretended for a moment that I was Wim Hof and just sort of panted while, frantically washing my anus with freezing cold water. So that was an interesting way to start the day. So I thought, fuck it. All right, I'll take the dog out. I'll get electricity topped up on the meter. We had some friends over. They're asleep on the floor. Anyway, go and get it. This is a fucking cool story, by the way. It only gets cooler from here. Literally, it only gets... from here on in, it is a wild ride. I get to the shop. I put the electricity key into their machine where you buy the electricity. They say, your key doesn't work. I say, why is that then? I say, I don't know. It just says not available. That's fine. Okay, maybe it's your incompetent fucking machine. Pay point. Fucking pay point. Yeah. More like gay point. Well, I wouldn't say that, but, some more uncivilized people, might make that pun. Now, I went to a different shop. Long dog, she don't know what's going on. She's ambivalent, she's happy to be out of the house, isn't she? Different shop, same story. Try blowing on it, rubbing it, worshipping it, all of that. Lie on the floor. We are not work. The whole hoodoo, voodoo, what you don't dare do, people. Not available. Doesn't work. Okay, fuck it. That's two. We'll try a third shop. After that, the 2020's cancelled. Basically, third shop doesn't work. Okay, fine. Right, let's get online. Let's get online, man. What do you do when your electricity key fucking breaks? Anyway, ring them up. They're closed. So that's good. Anyway, after some investigation, I found you can. I told you it's a cool story, guys. I told you, but I've started it now, haven't I? You've got to find out what happens at the end. What possibly could happen at the end? It's a wild ride so far. Fuck, is there going to be a car chase? Will there be a drug deal gone wrong? Aliens? Anal probing? Who knows? Accidental release of a sex tape. Anything's possible in Hove on New Year's Day at around 9 in the morning. Weird ambience at that time on New Year's Day. It's, it's similar to sort of Christmas Day that there's sort of everyone's still in bed, no one's moving around. There's a strange calmness, stillness in the air. Sexy calmness. Very, very sexy. Very sexy being out 9 a.m. on New Year's Day in Hove. I will say, if I was to go back on the apps, back on the dating apps, God forbid, I think I would probably say I'm looking for someone as sexy as New Year's morning in Hove. And I think just that alone would bag me the kind of gal that every young boy dreams of. Because I think someone that sexy would read that and go, wow, that's deep. I'm that sexy. And I mean, to know that you're that sexy is, that means you're going to carry yourself with a certain confidence, a certain sure-footedness in life. And I really think that you'd be a go-getter. You'd be a savage. You'd be a hustler, a Gary V type. Maybe I'd end up going out with Gary V, and I could just thrash him in the arse while he shouts these sort of slogans and stuff, while he just shouts, hustle, grind, hustle. Fucking come on, Gary. Hustle, grind. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, just back to the electricity meter. We've gone off topic here. And so after a while, I get in contact with a person, I don't know where they are in the world, on a chat thing, who works for British Gas. I guess it's Brit. I don't know. And they say, look, you got to go to a different place, man. You got to go pay zone, not pay point. They can give you a new key. Go down there. The guy says he can't give me a new key. And he goes, what's happened? What's wrong? I start to cry, And he says, what? Tell me what's happened. I was like, I've been to the pay point. It doesn't work. He goes, yeah, it won't work at pay point. Look online. It's from midnight. From midnight, pay point are out, man. They've severed ties with British Gas. They're not together anymore. They're not talking. They are gone. That's it. It's over. It's pay zone, man. Pay zone now. He goes, look, takes my key, puts it in his machine, and goes, how much do you want? I say 20 quid. He says, this one's on me, baby boy. Welcome to 2020. That I did have to give him the money. That last bit wasn't true, but it did work, and the electricity came back on, and I was able to make a cup of coffee. So that's good, I think. And the two people that had come down from London to stay with us were witness to the abject poverty that I live in, with my electricity meter and my cold showers. So that was a shame. But apart from that, 2020 not really on track. Guys, look, what else have we got here? Let's have this Robbie T bit. It's called X-Ray. For the Android crew that are crying, don't worry. There will be a new Android app soon. I can only work on one at a time. And I am working on it roughly 12, 14 hours a day at the moment. So just calm down. John, yeah, pay point, Affy dead. It's gone, man. Gotta go pay zone, yeah? Cool story, though.
Cool story, bro.
It's Robbie T, you boy. Track's called X-Ray. Nice little bit. Cool little bit, man. Yeah. Oh, Robbie, please. Fucking hell. What is going on today? I mean, I guess I can't go. I could go through and vet outros, you know, before they're played. But like, oh, really? Fucking Nora. I need to get a sound effect for a sort of triggered sound. Well, the soundboard needs to come back. There aren't enough USB sockets. Don't. Okay, no, I won't. Look, let's just move on, shall we? Look, let's just move on. Christmas. How was Christmas for you all? Did you get anything? Did you get anything, or did you get nothing but grief, like me? Well, I didn't only get grief. I got coal as well. My dad would threaten me a lot as a child with what he called William's Black Christmas, where I would come down in the morning and all my presents would look like normal presents, boxes and packets and big things and all of that, like every young boy's dream. But as I began to open them, I would realise that they were all coal. And there was no, I think Santa, the non-gender specific Christmas person, Saint non-binary Nick, I think I was sort of, the ruse was up on that pretty quick. So it was more just it was a less nebulous threat and more of a kind of like, we're in control of Christmas, Will, and if you continue fucking up in the way that you are, it will be coal. You know, they never went through with it. You know, I always got presents and smacks. Really, well. My mum has recently started, you know, admitting that once or twice I did receive the hand with the hairbrush or the flannel or whatever was at hand. You know, I deserved it and more. So, you know, I'm not having a go. What's this? Mushroom coffee. Guys, look, Christmas, any good for anyone? I had a very peculiar Christmas lunch. My mother and my father, who've been divorced for 20 years, together again for the first, not back together, together again for the first time, first Christmas together in 20 years, in a bizarre series of events which came together after a joke went wrong, which was my mum's. We thought we'll go out for lunch, you know. That took a bit of a turn when we found that the only places open, pretty much the only places open, were a few pubs that were charging 80 quid a head. And as you've seen, I can't even afford electricity, so that was not really a goer. But we did find that Morocco's Italian Cafe on the seafront is open on Christmas Day because they have a queue around the block for ice cream. Apparently there's some sort of tradition of people going to get ice cream there. The ice cream is fantastic, I will say. But they open about, you can get fish and chips or pizza on Christmas Day, which is a bit fun. That they did lay on a 3-course turkey dinner for 20 quid. Not pretty reasonable, I will say. So went down there with mother, brother, father, girlfriend, brother's girlfriend, father's wife. And it went roughly as expected. Stepmother got drunk, insulted my mother after my mother had thrown me under the bus in an attempt to take any attention off her. She does this sometimes, you know, if she's, you know, on the ropes or whatever, she'll say something like, well, Will doesn't believe in the patriarchy. And people go, what? Knowing that there'd be like some, you know, some ardent feminists at the table. Fucking throw me under the bus. And I won't get any opportunity to explain. It's a little bit more complicated than that. And my stepmother was like, oh, well, you did a fine job of raising him then, didn't you? It was about 2 bottles of Prosecco deep at this time. It was great. It was everything I wanted. It was like a sort of deranged theatre, deranged vaudeville theatre of my own strange family, just going at it. And then about halfway through, my dad was like, well, call me a cab, I'm off. just before the bill came. Okay, right, fine. It's I don't know. There's maybe it's not hashtag not all boomers, but him in particular, just no fucks whatsoever given. I mean, I wonder whether or not. I mean, I don't give that many fucks, but I certainly give enough fucks to sort of politely wait until at least everyone's finished their food to leave, or to say that you're going to leave a restaurant. So, all right, I'm done here. Anyway, see you lot later. It's the 20 quid for the turkey dinner. He had fish and chips, fucking lunatic. 9 quid. Not bad, you know. Not fucking bad. You know, couple of bottles of shitty fizz. Fish and chip supper. Christmas. Done. See you. Back to bed. Why not? Well, the music we got. Maybe I'll go the whole show without reading any news. What a woman accuses? Nah, uses. Woman uses asparagus to predict Trump will win election, but will be impeached. What for something? I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. I don't know about it. I think we shouldn't try and understand 2020. I think 2020 is just to be sort of like, it's going to be like modern art, where if you look at it and go, oh, I don't get it, it's not really for me, that doesn't really benefit anyone, you know, at least not the fucking lunatics that are in the process of creating it. You know, if you were to look at 2020 in the way that you might look at some modern art and just go, yeah, yeah. Yep. Yeah. No. Yeah. 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 No. Yeah. If you, yeah. Yep. Yeah. I think that's the way to approach it, you know, because if you start trying to tease it apart and thinking, well, why? You start asking questions. Yeah. I think 2020 should be the year that people start to keep their fucking mouths closed. Yeah? Stop trying to work shit out. You're not gonna. You're only making it worse for everyone else. Trying to be like, oh, well, maybe we could try and deconstruct the systems of the you know, and the power, the structures to fuck off. Yeah? One, all of us, I'll put myself included, we'll just shut up, all right? Yeah? Because 2019, people think they've got it worked out. Turns out they don't. Yeah? Turns out they don't know fucking anything. Yeah? Whether or not it's politics, culture, shoe throwers. Well, maybe we've got shoe throwers worked out. Some people have, not me. But, you know, clearly some people know what they're doing in terms of making shoe throwers. That much. But everyone else, you know, just give it a rest. All right, guys? Just fucking get out of bed, you know, put your Shadow Demon slippers on and just get on with stuff, all right? Just bloody well get on with it. What other bits were there? There were some naughty bits. Yeah. Oh, new upbeats. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's see whether or not upbeats follow the trend of not bothering with an outro. This is CTK 4000. Upbeats and Tiki Tane and Workforce. Anyone's guess. there you go. That's how you do it. Upbeats, touch of class. Obviously, I should never have questioned whether or not it would ever be an issue with the Upbeats. They're a class act, and I know they're Australian, but for better or worse, they've done a bloody good job there on that outro. Rest of the record absolutely fine as well. So nothing to worry about. Just maybe 2020 will be okay. Maybe it'll be all right. Maybe we won't all die. Maybe. I don't know. Lee, you've mentioned in the chat that your dog nearly died after eating an entire packet of Bourbon biscuits. Is that true? And I, yes, I know they're Kiwi. It was a joke. Forget it, guys. Forget it. I gave a long dog a tin of sardines a couple of days ago, and it went through her like, wow. You couldn't imagine. I mean, I'd say an hour. Really, an hour. And she was like, What? I have to get outside. Okay, cool. What's outside? Go outside. Drops the absolute mother load. She's looking at me like, what the fuck is all this? Okay, that sardines not your thing then, right? A bit oily. Yeah, a bit oily out of the blue, were they? Okay, maybe 15-week-old puppy, whole packet of Bourbons. Yep. That will do it. Full story, please, Lee, if there is any more to it. One thing also to note is another further piece of public information today. Dogs should not eat grapes and also raisins, as they are the same thing, even though they look somewhat different. I guess you'd add wine to the list as well. But anyway, there's something in grapes that doesn't agree with dogs, and if they have a feud, they can die. We found this out in Berlin after thinking, do you want a grape? Grape's a fun thing to give to a dog. You'd never think that it would be an issue. Dog, couple of grapes, loving it. Probably worth a cursory glance on Google. Yeah, poisonous to dogs. Okay, call the 24-hour vet. Vet comes round, gives the dog a fucking injection and makes the dog throw up. She's been through the works a few times. Poor little long dog. Poor little tallywoo. Cats can have a little bit of salami. That's fine. We know this. Happy New Year, Squiff. I hope you're recovering well from the pains of 2019. I know they can hit hard. They can cause all manner of ailments, but 2020 will soothe and recover you like a kind of cool ointment. A cool sort of potion or lotion of sort that you can just apply to the offending area, and it will soothe. A soothing balm, a soothing tonic balm to just smear across the offended area. Guys, look, there's 9 minutes of the show left. I'm not going to turn to the news. Dogs apparently can't eat grapes, currants, raisins, nuts, onions, garlic, and chives. Okay, this is good. Wow. Okay, so further update. Lee's 15-year-old puppy, female Rottweiler called Xena. That's a bit of fun. She's going to be huge. Dog has since made a full recovery post-operation. Okay, you've missed out a bit here. It was in Bournemouth. Okay, that's a little bit of colour to add to the story. But we want to need a little bit more information about what happened in between the Bourbons being consumption and is now recovering fine. Need that little bit filled in. Okay, yeah, no onions. Okay, or garlic. Yeah, I do remember garlic. Press F for any middle-class dogs. Thanks, Bert. They can't eat anything. You think what a dog growing up on the streets, on the streets of London would just get on with it? Fucking packet of Bourbon biscuits, decent, yeah. They'd just go through it. Like poor kids scrumping for crab apples. Made you hurt your tummy, but you'd eaten something. Do you think it's like that? Jim from Rankin Radio, his dog grew up on the streets of London, was a stray, and then they adopted it. It's a little, what's it called? Staff cross. It's a little chav, to be honest. When they got it, it was all like, oh, I'm just a little Osprey, I'm fine. Now it's confident and it's a terror. Nah, she's sweet. She bullies Tally, though. Went to the PDSA, public displays of, no, a PDSA pet hospital in Bournemouth. Keep it coming, Lee. Keep it coming. Just, I know we're all friends here and stuff, but like Miss Higgs, the owner, had been on the school run. Okay. Yep. Type faster. Come on. Bournemouth. Nice pun. I like it. Well, anyway, while we wait for Lee to get round to writing the novel that he's clearly writing, telling the story of poor Xena, warrior Rottweiler. Came home, chewed up packet on the floor. Yep. Okay. Yep. Faster, Lee. Come on. You can do it. We believe in you, buddy. Can we get some motivational music on in the background? Motivational music. YouTube. Motivational workout music. Okay. Come on, Lee. You can do this. That's not really what I was looking for. No. 1 hour motivational speech by Arnold Schwarzenegger with epic music. Oh, here we go. Now we're in business. Come on, Lee. You can do it. Went to the PDSA hospital in Bournemouth. Miss Higgs, the owner, had been on the school run. Came home to see a chewed up packet on the floor. He's given up now. Oh, look, Mr. Motivator. That's there. Now we're in business, guys. Now we are in business. Nice 10-minute workout from this. Here he goes.
Let's do it together, all right? Good. Now make a fist this time. We're going to make it tougher. Remember, the procedure is you got to warm up the body before you start any kind of activity.
Yes.
You're walking, running.
Got to warm up the body, guys. Come on, it's 2020. Warm up the body.
Here we go. Put it up and down, all right?
There we go.
Palms
It's
down.
jacked.
If that's your range of motion to there, that's okay. If it's up to here, that's okay. All right, you're doing good.
It's okay. Look at the bum
Push
bag.
up to the ceiling. Hup. Good.
Look at the unitard.
Gotta get up. Exercise is good for you. Don't take my word for it. Try it. Let's go. Up and down. All right, now it's going to be upright row here. Put it up and down.
Come on, guys. Upright row.
You on the river, in the boat, going down the stream, rowing away. Gotta get out of here. All right, put it up and down. Okay, good.
Who has made this music?
Take it up and down.
Well, let's take Ode to Joy and just put 4/4 under it.
Check those knees. Don't lock it out. Let me show you from the side.
Yes.
Watch it. Knees
Jesus,
not
look at
locked
his
out.
ass.
Watch that back.
Damn.
Keep the stomach tight.
Mr. Motivator's thick.
Make it up and down. Good. Gonna push over to the side.
Ah, Mr. Motivator, like you dummy thick.
Come on, let's go.
Got no business being that thick.
Let's go. Now swing those hands.
Whoa!
That's it.
Come
Get
on,
the
son.
smile on your face.
This
Look.
1994 was the dream, man. Look, people are out there dressing like that, doing jiu-jitsu. That's how it is now.
Come on, let's work it. Remember,
I'd wear it.
exercise helps you get fitter.
Maybe we should now, because we're doing the new early show. Maybe we should. Maybe there should be 10 minutes exercise at the beginning, just to get everyone warmed up, limbered up. Just get the juices flowing, because it's early, isn't it? And people, you're probably only on your first or second coffee by 8, and normally when it's 10 o'clock, you'd be on maybe your 6th or 7th, and possibly a couple of dabs of gear. So perhaps first 10 minutes, just fucking giving it some. All of that might be good, might not, might fucking suck. Anyway, look, let's have one more bit. Let's have this Malix and Rido bit, and then Christ, we'll call it a day, yeah?
Come on, let's do it together. Here we go.
Come on, Motivator.
Right hand and left. Right and left. That's good. Here we go. Now take it right to the side. Good. All right, you got it. You're working well. Come on, do it. Good. Now hands come on the waist. All right, that's good.
Shit, Mike Pye's in the chat, everyone. This motherfucker's finally caught a live show. Yeah, Coffee and Memes workout DVD coming soon, guys. Dropping soon, yeah? It's called Hornicize. Just all your favourite foghorn bits. And me just fucking moving those hips. Yeah, just getting that hip rotation, yeah? Just getting it done. That was a record by a couple of producers. And I think it's called Drum and Bass, the remix. Anyway, guys, it's the end of the show. And that's fine, I guess, because not everything lasts forever. I'm afraid everything dies, particularly the things and the people that you love. They die, usually in agony, very often in crippling pain. But that is life. You know, life is suffering, and that's fine by me. You know. 2020 is going to be all right, guys. Just as long as you don't take it too seriously. B, try and understand any of it. Or C, become immediately killed in World War III. Other than that, I think it's going to be all right. You know, I think it's going to be fine. You know, why not? Fuck it. It's only, you know, it's the only year we've got right now. Okay, it's the only year we got, so we might as well make the best of it. I'm doing dry January to prove to myself that I don't have a problem, so that's good. What are we up to now? The 6th. That's not bad, is it? 6 days without booze. Well, you had a drink on New Year's Day. Everyone knows that all New Year's resolutions, particularly diet or drinking related, start on the 2nd. So that's 5 days. That's not bad. You know, can't argue with that. It's World Carnivore Month, so we're losing the carbs, losing, you know, all the other bollocks. We'll see how it goes, guys. We'll see how it goes. Got a new early show, you know, got a new app out. It's fucking, you know, it's all to play for, really, isn't it? All to goddamn play for. Guys, look, I love you. You're like the family I never asked for. But you know what? You can't. You know, you don't get to choose your family, do you? They're just there, presented to you on a plate, like a sort of tepid bowl of porridge that you're forced to eat at gunpoint. So listen, guys, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8. New time of 8. We'll see if it works out. If it doesn't, we can go back to 10. You know, I ain't married to it. You know, all stuff is, life is transient, you know, and some days you're here, some days you're there. Some days, you know, the man has got his throbbing uncircumcised member deep inside your colon, and some days you're stacking peas. You know, some days you're the hammer, some days you're the nail. That's what's meant to say. Anyway, guys, you know, Threshold.fm. I'll see you on the flip side. God bless you. Goodbye. No, goodbye. Whoa, no, goodbye.